I tell you, man, this guy's eating like every hour now. Every hour and a half. He used to eat every 3 hours, but now it's an hour and a half, and it's a lot of food all the time. Growing boy, nah? Yeah, growing boy. What are these sounds, dude? Oh, you're scared because I got you on camera? Yeah, I caught you. You can't hide. No, you can't hide it. I got you. Look at him go. He's doing pretty good with, like, tucking his legs under him and stuff. I think he's done now. But I didn't know he was gonna go crazy like that, so I kind of pulled my phone out a little late. But yeah, he's squirming, and he's doing a pretty good job of it. He likes his book. Been trying to make a more conscious effort to like read to him. Not that there's much to read in these baby books. They're kind of the cow. Okay. But I gave him the book and he's really enjoying it. I'm surprised he's not just trying to eat it. Gonna try again to see if he's gonna fall asleep, because that doesn't sound like I'm in pain or I'm hungry or anything. That's his transitioning into sleep cry. And I figured, hard as it is, I think that we should start like kind of progressively sleep training him, because he kind of just makes all those noises anyways, even if he's strapped to me or if I'm holding him anyways. And I mean, maybe that helps him transition to sleep faster, but I think long term we kind of gotta start doing this. Of course, if he just keeps going for like an hour or something, then of course I'll intervene. But the thing that makes it tricky is the app has been consistently wrong about his nap time. Like usually sometimes it's actually like super accurate and it's like kind of freaky, but like for example right now it says, oh, he's gonna nap at around 5:40 and it's 5:15. So, but he starts rubbing his eyes and starts doing those like sleep grunts and stuff. So it was like, oh, okay, I can tell he's getting tired. Never mind. Drip, drip, he's already asleep. Drip, drip is the song that he uses. Drip, 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 drip. I don't know why drip, drip works. Drip, drip. He's almost asleep. I'm tired today, man. It's another one of those times where I've been, going to sleep like super late. I was feeling fantastic yesterday and the day before actually, but then suddenly out of nowhere it was like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep at like 6 or 7 or 8 in the morning and then wake up at my usual time, and then tomorrow's supposed to be like an even earlier day, which kind of sucks because I'm supposed to be seeing the new Superman movie with my pop at some point. So it's just gonna be like, if I can go to sleep earlier tonight, cool. But I know that's not gonna happen. I guess I should clarify, today is still a pretty different day than the usual routine, just because the wife's not at work. She's gone downtown to get her hair done. I mean, as far as me, yeah, it's just the same old, just taking care of baby all day. But pretty soon I gotta take these dogs. I can already tell they're staring at me in such a way where if I told them we would go, they would just jump at me. But I don't want to squander his nap time, so I'll probably like give it like 30-40 minutes and then he'll probably wake up and then I can take the dogs. Until then, I still have my coffee from yesterday. So I'm not gonna record many clips of it because it's kind of a handful, juggling the dogs and baby and everything, but we went to get some Subway. Wife is back, by the way, and has new awesome hair. Quick update. Baby Leon went to bed. Then wife was chilling on the couch because she actually doesn't work tomorrow. And I got to work. I edited quite a bit of one of the vlogs, not necessarily this one, probably like a vlog or even 2 vlogs ago. I don't know until I get it into the editing process. But anyway, I almost got that vlog done, so cool. Don't be concerned with which vlog I'm talking about. Just let me just tell you the process of my work. Then I streamed Trove I streamed it for another 3 hours. I wasn't expecting to. I've been really enjoying Trove lately, man. Like, the game loop is still just basically the same, but I don't know, like, I guess since we're on the new servers, like, it's made a huge difference in terms of, like, the enjoyability of the game. But at the moment I'm recording this clip, we finally have an announcement for the Trove developer live stream, which is going to be on the 16th. Yes, this clip is recorded before then. And then there's also going to end up being a Switch update today on July 15th. Which I really hope is the Switch 2 upgrade, as well as just like, I feel for the Switch gamers that they'll actually be able to play with the Sunfest event, but I really, really hope that it's going to end up making the Switch 2 work with Trove, because I don't know, I've just been really into Trove lately. But the dev live stream, that's actually really exciting because they talk about what you can expect in the live stream, and one of them is basically them giving a sneak peek of new content. And that's going to be on the 16th, which means that these next few days are going to be insanely busy for me in the best way possible, because tomorrow I'm going to see Superman with my dad. I'm really excited for that. I've heard nothing but good things about it. But on the 15th, we also have phase 3 of the event that's going on in Trove, the anniversary event. So again, going to keep me very busy tomorrow. And then on July 16th, we're going to end up having the developer live stream. I'm still going to be a bit busy with phase 3 of the event, but then later that night is also Donkey Kong Bonanza release. Yeah, things are really good right now, dude. Like, outside of the only thing that I could complain about is I'm exhausted. And I'm actually really happy to say that this clip that I'm recording right now, it's 2:30 in the morning, not 4 a.m. So I still got a little bit of work to do. And I'm hoping that it doesn't take me too long so that I can just rest, relax, and potentially go to bed early. Although I doubt that I'm going to actually fall asleep. Oh, and if you guys ever wondered, this is the dog cam. It's like 480p, so it's terrible. Also, hopefully the phone's not picking it up, but yeah, I have the fan in here lately because it's way too hot. Hi, Bush Bush. It is the next day, and I forgot to mention, but because my dad and me are supposed to be seeing the Superman movie today, I looked online to see if I could pre-book it, because we had like the 2-ticket voucher Costco thing, right? And when I was in the middle of booking it, they fucking charge you. Like, there's an online fee. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard, ever seen. So yeah, I'm not booking it online. We're just gonna go in and take whatever seat we can get, because I don't care. I think we'll be fine. So I just got back from seeing that new Superman movie with my dad, and it was pretty fun. Not the greatest movie I've ever seen, but as far as DC movies are concerned, and especially Superman, probably one of the best. I'll say that if you like Guardians of the Galaxy, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. It just follows the same formula James Gunn always uses, which is still a far better place than most movies in the DC universe. The only problem is that because it's James Gunn and because it's so lighthearted, I didn't really feel the darkness stat could have been cranked up just a little bit, because that's kind of the whole point of the DC universe. My point being is, with the new Batman, or the most recent Batman, I don't know how that character would fit inside this universe that James Gunn is establishing. I will say, at the very least, it does kind of do its own thing and doesn't just feel like it's ripping off Marvel. And there was still definitely a lot of fun moments, and most of all, I guess I would say it's kind of a comedy. Like, again, it's very James Gunn. Any moment that has some sort of brevity just ends up getting interrupted by some joke before it drags on too long. But I couldn't help but feel like the movie just kind of went through the same old story beats as everything else. Like, the main plot twist with one of the bad guys, I spotted the second the character was revealed. But this isn't a review of the Superman movie. This is just a random clip in the vlog. Either way, I had a really good time with my dad. There was a trailer for The Odyssey, I think it was called, by Christopher Nolan. So that one I'm actually really excited for, but that comes out in like 2026. Since then, I have been hard at work. I ended up doing another Trove live stream, which was, I think, like 2-ish hours. I ended it around 1:30, I think. Maybe it was 2 o'clock in the AM. I don't quite remember, but I knew that I had to stop the stream, despite the fact that I was having fun and wanted to continue, because I have to get a bunch of our videos ready for tomorrow. And yeah, now it's about like 3 in the morning. I'm trying to upload the event guide, and then I gotta rush off to bed after probably having a snack or something, and just I gotta put myself in the right mindset to hopefully go to sleep, because tomorrow I gotta wake up around 12 p.m. so that I can be ready for the Trove developer live stream so that I can react to that. But then at the same time, Donkey Kong Bonanza releases later at night, which means I'll have to load up with caffeine, but I gotta be very strategic with how I do it and when I give myself caffeine, because then I also have to wake up super early the following day because the wife has an early work day. So I'll probably just do like a Donkey Kong stream for maybe an hour or two before I'll just have to go to bed, because I don't want to end up being tired and cranky. And then hopefully everything will just shift over and stay on this current schedule without me being exhausted. I think it's going to be really hard to do just because I'm really excited for Donkey Kong, and depending what the Trove developers showcase in their live stream, like I might be really hyped up. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to internalize a lot of things to keep my energy low and try to focus on being responsible. Because the thing is, if I don't play Donkey Kong tomorrow night when it releases, it means that I'm gonna have to wait a whole day of taking care of Leon before I can actually play it on stream, you know, because I gotta wait for the wife to come home, but I'll still have to make dinner and stuff. So with Donkey Kong, it's gonna be a thing, because I'm gonna hold myself back and just be more responsible with this one instead of what happened with Death Stranding. It's too bad it's so late already, because I thought I was gonna end up having time to go to the gym today, because I haven't gone in a couple days, but I'm still waiting on the video to finish uploading. Sometimes it just takes a bit longer. It's already like 3:30, but I have to wait for it to be done before I can schedule it. Anyways, I guess since it's taking its sweet time to check, I'm gonna have some food. And while I was at the movie theater, the wife made hamburger. So we've got that. And then there's also some rice. Oh, right. And some steamed vegetables. In case I forget to mention it because of dad brain, when the wife watches this, thank you, wife. I appreciate it. Also, thank you for taking care of baby Leon while I went to see the movie. I forgot to say that as well.
Hello, sweetheart. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. Yeah.
All right. I actually got a pretty good sleep last night because I ended up going to bed earlier. And then I just loaded up with melatonin so that I would actually fall asleep. So I got a good sleep, good quality sleep. I can tell because I'm actually in a really good mood. I woke up, had a little bit of breakfast, couldn't eat too much of it because I immediately had to get ready for the Trove developer live stream. And the wife was still here while that stream was on, so that was cool. I got to watch through about 90% of it before she had to leave and I had to take care of baby Leon. But the stream was great. Like, there was still people being negative about it and saying like, oh, the stream sucked and stuff, but it's been years since we ended up having a developer live stream in the first place. And they also teased a couple new mechanics that are supposed to be coming later in the year. If I had to guess, I'd say the two main things that they teased are the entirety of what's coming for Trove. There's still a part of me that's a little pessimistic and skeptical in how they're going to actually execute the things that they were talking about. But I'm going to have different videos that'll go into detail with all that stuff. This is just a vlog recapping. I found that stream to be quite enjoyable. I do wish that it was on YouTube so that I could pause it, because it was on Twitch, which means that if I at any point paused it to give my own opinion about something and then started replaying it, it would just cut to where they were live. That's something that I don't like about Twitch. But anyways, I also did a little bit of research to see when Donkey Kong comes out today, and I think it's gonna be 9 p.m. my time rather than 10 p.m. So that might actually work out perfectly, because it means that I should be able to play the game for a good few hours before I have to go to bed, because tomorrow is another early day for me. Most of all because the wife's going to work early. But anyways, now the day has begun of me just taking care of baby Leon, and whenever the wife gets home, I'll make a short summary video of that Trove stream. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. I would love to, and you know, as far as YouTube is concerned, I should just capitalize on it and immediately have that video, but dad life, I just don't have the time. All right, I tried to start editing just a little bit, and he immediately got upset. So, yeah, you want my attention today? That's okay. I'll just edit it later. Good job. You're on camera, bro. You're on camera, bro. You gotta do something impressive. Come on. You're embarrassing me. Oh, look at him go. He's doing pretty good. Like, he's clearly building up a lot more core strength, because every now and then he'll like lift himself with his arms just a little bit, not much, but he seems to like really want to crawl and move. I know. And he gets really happy when he's on his tummy. Like he whines a lot when he's on his back, and then he rolls to his tummy, and suddenly he's like just having fun pushing himself. It's really cool to see. Yeah, see? He's like really trying. Are you done? Or are you still gonna keep going? I don't know what you want. Good job. Yeah, you're doing such a good job lifting yourself, dude. There we go. Look at that. Look at that baby muscle. Super baby muscle, man. You're doing good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Good girl, Jub Jub. Good girl, Jub Jub. Are you done? Whoa, dude. Whoa. Good job. You actually did kind of a push-up. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I tried a little bit of an experiment. He was kind of freaking out doing his transition into sleep, or rather he was just like kind of meh. So I played piano to him, and I sung him the Baby Leon song that I just made up, and he really liked it. So maybe that'll be my excuse to start playing the piano more. Hi, baby. What's happening? Hi, baby. I know you're hungry, I'm sorry. He was very nice. He ended up sleeping on me for, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, but it was enough time to get the dev stream condensed down to a shorter video. And I'm in the process of rendering it out. It's taking too long to finish for whatever reason, so I'm gonna feed him and then I'll get to uploading it, I guess. Papa's cooking, and it's supposed to be his nap time, so we're gonna try this sleep training again. All right, I guess you're not gonna nap then, huh? I'll get your chair. Yeah. He fell asleep for like a split second, and then he woke himself up, and now he's upset, like. Well, the food was gonna be cold anyways, because I'm kind of cooking it a bit early, because I thought this would be my opportunity, but the app was fucking wrong about his sleep time as usual. I just tried putting him on his chair, then he freaked the fuck out, so I'm just gonna strap him to me, because he's really upset and being very Velcro. No sleep training today. So it's about 20 minutes later or something. I had to put earplugs in because he just wouldn't stop screaming at the top of his lungs. So hopefully that's what tires him out, because he's still very upset, as you can see. I know it's because you didn't sleep. Yeah, it's because you're not sleeping, sweetheart. You needed your nap time and you missed it. And now for some reason you're wide awake and you're grumpers. And it's making me like super stressed out because I don't know, when he cries, like I'm sweating because it's like a weird stress trigger for me. So I'm trying my best. I'm trying so hard to just be patient, not let negativity get the better of me, because otherwise like I'm getting frustrated and that's not helping. So we'll just chill out. I'm gonna try and play piano to him again, and hopefully that'll make him fall asleep. I was just barely able to make this. And then he started freaking out again. And I gave him a bath. And now he's freaking out some more. I need double headphones, man. I need my earplugs and my headphones. That's okay. That's okay, baby. That's okay. Oh my God, Jub, stop. Oh, it's constant today, man. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm so pissed. I'm not taking it out on him, but oh, I'm pissed. It was such a good day, too. Everything was going so good. Angry daddy. That's okay, baby. That's okay. Oh, I love you. But Jesus fucking Christ. He's, about an hour and 20 minutes late to when the app said he would have his nap. And I think because of it, just now when I strapped him on, I had my other headphones on and I started doing the jub jub dance where I just kind of stomp and jub 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 jub. And I guess the vibration of when I stomp combined with the noise calms him down. Anyways, he's so tired he fell asleep like almost instantly. Whew. Let's give you guys a quick recap. So since that last clip, the wife came home. We had the leftover food, and then I walked over to Tim Hortons so that I could get myself a coffee. And then by the time all of that was done, the Donkey Kong Bonanza game came out. I was still in a pretty, I'm not gonna say depressed, but I was still in a pretty low mood. Like, I'm proud of how I handled baby Leon today because I didn't take my frustration out on him, not directly, but I was still very frustrated just in general. But yeah, so suffice to say that Donkey Kong game, it couldn't have came out at the most perfect time. Like, it's a game that's basically about destroying everything, which is something that I've always been into in video games in general. But it was just so unbelievably cathartic for me. Like, that, I needed that, you know? So it really perked my mood back up, made me just super happy, and made me just, I don't know, think of sweet baby Leon some more, just because I love that baby boy so much. Anyway, even though he's a psychopath sometimes, but that's okay, so's his dad. Then after I finished Donkey Kong, I went and said goodnight to the wife. She told me I should come to bed because she's got to wake me at 10 in the morning, basically. But I had to squeeze in a Trove stream to not only talk about the dev stream that happened earlier today, but also just because I'm trying really hard to keep the daily Trove videos. Now, normally, at this point, I just finished the Trove stream. Normally, I would get another short video edited and ready for tomorrow, but no. Instead, I'm going to schedule the Donkey Kong stream and the Trove stream I just did, and that's all everyone's getting tomorrow, because screw that, I need to get to bed immediately. Oh, and I guess I should also mention, both the wife and I are a little bit worried about baby Leon, because when he ended up missing his nap earlier in the day, he ended up going to sleep around 7, and he's still in bed. So I think it just he skipped a nap and he just went straight into his all night sleep, which means there's a good chance that he'll wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah. We thought about waking him, and the wife actually put him into his nighttime outfit, but he still didn't wake up. So he's really tired. I guess today was a long day for him as well as me. Good morning, gamers and baby. Something pretty weird happened. Yeah? You wanna know what happened? I'm trying to record a clip now. You have to be quiet. He's trying to fall asleep. So I'll record this clip after he does. Alright. So, for whatever reason, I actually woke up at like 7 in the morning naturally. And then I stayed in bed, forcing myself to rest as much as I could until around like 8, and then I just got up. I think a lot of it's just got to do with, I don't know, my brain was kind of going a mile a minute. I was thinking about like Donkey Kong, thinking about some art video ideas, and so on and so forth. But it is kind of weird considering that I only got like maybe 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and yet I feel fine. Maybe it was just like a super deep sleep, so it was really energizing. I don't know. But because I woke up so early, it means that I was actually able to make breakfast for me and the wife, which haven't been able to do that in weeks. And because the wife was actually still here for a few hours, I was able to catch up on some work. So I was able to get one of the vlogs done, started editing a couple other videos, and then I noticed my hard drive space was getting full, so I started cleaning stuff up on my computer. And around then is when he started freaking out and the wife had to leave. So now here we are. One thing that is a big point of stress, both my wife and I have noticed this for us, is whenever we have a plan in our head and it gets interrupted by him, that's what kind of leads to like a lot of frustration. Like yesterday, oh, I'm in the middle of cooking, he keeps interrupting, or oh, I'm trying to work, he keeps interrupting. So we've both been really trying to adopt the idea of just not getting addicted to whatever we're doing, you know, like not being stuck on our plan and just being able to kind of go with the flow and just be chill and not worry about it. So with that said, my goal today is to just not give a shit. Like I'm probably just gonna stay completely away from my computer and just focus on like watching stuff, playing games, chilling, taking care of baby, with taking care of him being the priority. And then later today I might get a coffee either from Tim's or Starbucks. Starbucks would actually be better because the wife should get home before Starbucks is closed for once. And I'm gonna load up on caffeine so I can stay up and keep my night schedule. But I've already gotten too ahead of myself and completely spoiled this day for you guys. But no surprise, it was just gonna be another round of clips that are the same as every other day. Who's up? Hi, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you like playing with your blanket right now? I do. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. Until you suddenly turn evil, right, baby? Yeah. Fast forwarding through the day, wife's back, and hi. We're gonna go to the mall. It's kind of the perfect timing right now because he's full, fresh diaper. It is gonna be his nap time, but yeah. And then meanwhile, why aren't I coming? Why can't I come? Wow. This place is pretty packed. They actually got a bunch of Japanese desserts and coffee cans and didn't record it because it would have been too tedious, but we got some food to go and then I got some Starbucks. Otherwise baby Leon is getting tired because he missed his last nap, so hopefully he'll sleep on the drive home. All right, let's give you guys a quick little recap here. So when we got home, I was way too hungry, so I just ate. I didn't bother recording any clips. And if I'm being honest today, I'm kind of taking a little bit of time for like me time for the vlog because I did wake up at like 7 in the morning and it's now like 2 a.m. I think, or very close to 2 a.m. I streamed Donkey Kong for like 3 hours just before the wife went to bed. So I started streaming that around like 7, ended around like 8, 9, 10, something like that. Maybe it was a little after 7, but anyway. That game is phenomenal. I'm absolutely just in love with it. And yeah, then I ended up taking a little bit of a break, set up and did a Trove stream. And I streamed Trove for a little over 2 hours. I wanted to do more, but I can feel that I'm done for the night. So what my plan is now is I'm gonna have some of my leftover Chinese food, chill on the couch with Buzz, and it feels like it's been so long since I just relaxed and took some time for myself before I end up going to bed. Welcome to my morning. I only just woke up and haven't had breakfast. Yum. Yeah, super Velcro baby. He's gonna be a tough one today. Oh, And now that someone has eaten and is no longer hangry, he's chilling. Yeah. You having fun squirming? Look at this guy. Yeah, look at this guy. He's actually been doing push-ups. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera, but he'll lift his chest off the ground. It's crazy. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at this. Yeah, Mr. Chin-Up Boy or Push-Up Boy. Papa doesn't know words anymore. Good job. Yep, that's the phone. Do your push-up. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Oh, bro, I just saw an ad like maybe a week ago. Jurassic World Apocalypse or whatever the fuck it's called is the #1 movie in the world. Now I just saw one, Superman is the #1 movie in the world. Like, this fucking marketing, dude. It's like, which is it? You wanna know why the #1 movie keeps changing so much? Because there's no other movies out right now, and it seems like the #1 movie is just whatever's the most recent. That said, even if I wouldn't say Superman's the best movie I've ever seen, I'm not even going to see that Jurassic movie because that movie is fucking garbage. I know that already. I guess I forgot how bad movies are nowadays, in which case, yeah, then Superman is fantastic. Hi, baby. Whoa. I'll clean that up, but you are doing a good job otherwise. Oh my goodness, baby. You're gonna ruin your blankie. Hi, baby. Yeah, good job. You're doing a good job. Whoa, so strong today. Look at this. Good job, baby. You're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. Good job today, nah? Hi. Yeah. The longest you've held it. Oh. Still doing good. Wife back. Yeah, overall I didn't really feel like recording multiple clips throughout the day. But when I took the dogs, usually I take them around like 4 or 5. And lately I've been really wanting to go for a walk. So that's what I did today. I basically put him in the right clothes so that he wouldn't get too much sun on his bare skin. And we ended up going for a walk around the block. And then he started kind of whining, so I came back, fed him, and then he was nice enough to let me finish up my food. I got to chat with my buddy Val for a couple hours as well, so that was fun. And then got a call from the wife, and now she's home. Made this today, which is like fish and zucchini and rice and corn and stuff. It's pretty good. So I just took all the garbage and checked the mail, and we just got the stupidest coupon I've ever seen in my life. It's a Pizza Hut coupon. Buy any regular priced medium or large pizza and get the next 3 for 50% off of equal or lesser value. No, not that means they're forcing you to buy 3 extra pizzas.
I mean, if you buy 3.
Yeah, but who the hell is gonna end up buying 4 pizzas? This isn't a deal. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, it's still cheaper to just buy, oh, I don't know, 2 pizzas regular price. That's the dumbest shit ever. And then it's like, oh, it's a deal. No, it's not.
You have to buy 3.
You have to buy 3, the next 3.
Can you just do the extra one and like, oh, you can still get 50.
2 medium pizzas for $30. 2 large pizzas, $36. I mean, whatever, but like, unless it's oh, you sign up and then your next 3 pizzas are 50% off during like any time. But I'm pretty sure it's buying all at once, and that's a scam, dude. Wife went to bed. I streamed some Donkey Kong. Then I streamed some Trove. I was planning on going to the gym, but I don't know what it is, man. I am tired. So I think I'm just gonna chill for a little bit to kind of bring my energy down and then go to bed early because it's not even 2 a.m. yet. Good morning, baby. Yeah, someone's grumpy because they didn't have a nap earlier, but don't worry. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you can fall asleep while Daddy gets his breakfast. It's actually the wife's day off today, but she had an appointment at 3, so woke me up the usual time and now she's gone. But the appointment should only take an hour. Then we really have to go shopping because we barely have any food. Like, even as far as my breakfast is concerned, I'm gonna have chicken noodle soup because we don't really have anything else. But beyond groceries, there's a couple other things that we gotta pick up from like Canadian Tire and some other stores. And then once it's all done, we'll see if I get the chance to work, because I'm a little bit behind on stuff. Whoa, good job. Yeah, look at this. Push up, baby. Your butt's still on the ground, but good job. Yeah. Hey, push. We're here for the long-term goal of being able to store his food. Nay?
Yeah.
When you get to solids, nay? Or should I say goo? Hi, Jab Jab. Hello, Jab Jab. What are you doing? You're looking cute. We got home and we were gonna drop the dogs off and then go to Costco and get some shopping done. But then we realized, oh, it's the weekend, so Costco's not actually open already. So, anyway, now we're cooking some food. So we got like meatballs and peppers and zucchini and stuff. It's supposed to be this one. It required a lot of prep. Now last night while I was streaming Trove, we got to talking about caffeine, you know, really exciting stuff. And then somebody suggested, hey, Monster Rehab is like a tea. So someone suggested this wild berry to try it out. It's not nearly as strong as like normal, you know, energy drink. So it's kind of dangerous because I could probably just chug this whole thing. It's kind of refreshing. You'll see it's not really an energy drink, but it's still very sugar. Yeah, see, it's kind of, yeah. It's dangerous because you could chug it pretty easily. What happened to that? I like it. Third time's a charm. Okay, you don't like it. Give me that.
I like it, but it's too sugary.
Yeah, I know. Give me the same thing with either 0 sugar or just like a quarter of the sugar, and then
That's
it's
the
pretty
point.
good. What?
Sugary is the point.
No.
Keep
Caffeine. I don't give a fuck about the sugary side. Actually looks pretty good. The veggies are pretty good. I mean, in general, zucchini is just like, it's a really good cooked vegetable. Let's try the meatball. Because the meatball's got like a bunch of green onion and other things mixed in. Yeah. It's kind of just a standard meatball with a little bit of sweetness, but I like meatballs, so. Actually, I was just gonna say, I love beef. This doesn't taste as good. And then I realized this is a pork meatball. I'm not the biggest fan of pork, but yeah, this is pretty good. We got a pretty special situation here. We're gonna try some porridge rice. Now, technically, he shouldn't be old enough that he wants food, but he's shown a very big interest in it, so we're gonna experiment and try it out. Basically, he should be, like, see, look at him. He's laser focused. Careful. No, that's what it said. It said he's gotta try, he's gotta hold it, he's gotta smell it, like all sorts of different things. Yeah. He needs to know what it is first. So it's gonna be messy. And you put a little too much on the spoon there.
Yeah, I know.
How is that, baby? Kinda interesting, huh? Careful, careful. Don't overdo it. Yeah? Yeah, it's kind of interesting, nah?
Yum yum.
But that's what the paper said. It said like, oh, it's gonna be messy because he has to touch it, he has to feel it, and he has to know like what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're done, but he's kind of showing an interest, but I think it's still a little too early. We'll just slowly do this, I think.
Yeah.
But he kind of wants it. Yep, be careful. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. I mean, he likes it.
Yeah.
You're like a weird, super advanced baby. You're doing everything like a month early according to the papers. Yeah. Yeah, and then the other thing that we gotta start doing then, if he's showing more interest, it says like, have him eat when we eat, so that he's a little more trained. Anyways, while all that's going on, Papa's gonna take the opportunity to go to the gym. I know it's been a while since I ended up having a gym rat video, so I thought that I would just kind of start talking more openly about my workouts as we go through these vlogs. So for chest day, I do 3 different exercises. The first exercise is a bench press with dumbbells. Normally I do 15 reps with 30 pounds times 3. And this time I tried it with 35 pounds instead, and so far it was pretty good. Then I do inclined chest press, and normally I do this with 15-pound dumbbells, but I pushed it up to 20, which might have been a little bit too much, just because again, the 15 reps, slow control, all of that stuff for a full 3 sets. And then lastly, I do a bench with a heavier load. Honestly, this part is kind of entirely optional. I could just be done if I wanted to, but I thought that today I would push myself and see if I could go really, really heavy. So in most cases, I'll just have 45 plates on both sides, and then I'll just do 5 really controlled reps for a total of 4 sets, sorry. But today I kept pushing it. So I put 45 on either side, did a rep. Then I put 45 on either side again. And unfortunately I failed this one. So I guess I wasn't as strong as I was feeling today. At the very least, I think it's important to include the failures because, you know, it's not always, oh, just push it as hard as you can. So thankfully in this case, you know, because it's a rack, I would never risk this if I was not in a rack. So then I took 20 pounds off and I did not a very clean single rep. For context, the last set that I did was just 45 plates on either side, and it's supposed to look like this. Like it's supposed to be very slow, very controlled, once again, similar to the other sets that I did with the dumbbells. But okay, since the gym, I came back, chilled with the wife and baby for a bit. Grandma called from Japan, Mariko's mom, and again, hung out with baby Leon and so on. Then I ended up getting to work. So I started streaming Trove. I streamed it for about an hour. This night I wanted to do Trove first so that I could then do Donkey Kong afterwards and do a pretty lengthy stream. And I was able to clock in like maybe 3 to 4 hours doing a couple levels. Pretty cool. I love the game. It's fantastic, dude. It's one of the best platformers out there, if not the best. But it is 3:30 in the morning and I'm getting really, really hungry. So I decided to call it for the night and let's get a snack going. Hi, sweet baby. Hello. Distracted? Distracted. Hi. Hi. It's now the next day. The wife just went to work. She made hard-boiled eggs and some pasta, and then I just put the Japanese like sauce and seaweed on top, and this is gonna be my breakfast. So many push-ups all in a row just now, nah? Yeah. Yeah. You like working out. Yeah. Keep going, sweetheart. Get stronger. Whoa, there you go. You're doing so good. Yeah. Yeah, you really liking the push-ups today, huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. I know you're getting hungry now. I'll feed you in a second, but you're kind of enjoying this, so it's like, yeah. Are you done? No, he's not done. Yeah. Been a couple hours. Nothing super eventful, but dogs needed to go out, so I decided to go for a short little walk here. Timing's all kind of working out because he just ate and is falling asleep right now. I'm so freaking tired today, dude. Baby chilling here, baby's chilling here, wife is back, and I'm making some steak. And then wife also made me this. Whoa. Whoa. Fuck you, Starbucks. I desperately need the caffeine. So these are looking pretty done. Now I'm gonna do this. Done. And I'm trying something a bit weird by putting some Parmesan on it after. I also cooked it with some balsamic vinegar, so we'll see how it turns out. So the veggies are really good. They all turned out. Nicely cooked. Good flavor. Now let's try the steak. I'm still not 100% confident with cooking steak on the oven, because normally I cook it on a barbecue. Yeah, that turned out. That's pretty good. Skipping through the night. As you'd expect, it's 4 in the morning. So I did a Donkey Kong stream, took a short break, did a Trove stream, took a short break. Leon woke up at this was at 3:30, let's say, or 3 o'clock. And I was basically going into the bedroom for something, and then I heard Leon squirming around, and then the wife was kind of already up and like let him sleep kind of thing. And then, he was awake, so he was hungry, so I just took him out, and then I was saying how I was gonna go to the gym to the wife, and then she's like, oh, well, I can feed him. And then I was telling her, well, more so than going to the gym, I want to go for a walk with Bush. And I basically, while I was on stream, somebody pissed me off with a stupid comment. So I just wanted to detox and head out and go for a walk, kind of clear my head. And so I did that with Bush. I didn't record any of it because I was in the Discord call with my buddy Bobby, because I haven't talked with him in a really long time. And we were just shooting the shit, talking about games and stuff. Anyways, the goal tonight is get some food. I don't even know what, because we don't have anything. Because tomorrow we gotta go shopping, but the wife doesn't work tomorrow, and I can finally sleep in. That doesn't mean that I want to go to bed at 8 in the morning. Okay? I'm glad that I get to finally sleep in, though. Anyway, we gotta do grocery shopping, but then my parents are gonna be coming over and bringing us some food and stuff, so it's a whole thing. So I'm gonna get some food in me and go to bed. I know these quick night recaps are probably not really interesting or entertaining as far as a vlog is concerned, but what can I say? There hasn't really been much to report on within these recent days. Most of all just because I've been so unbelievably busy. My schedule is extremely rigid right now. And by rigid, I mean wake up, take care of Leon all day, and then finally whenever the wife gets home and we're done with dinner or whatever, I get to work. So despite the fact that I got to actually sleep in today, I'm having a hell of a time fully waking up. But my parents ended up coming over. They brought us some burritos and stuff, so that was nice. And I showed them Donkey Kong and Mario Kart and stuff like that. I mean, they already saw Mario Kart, but I showed them a couple secrets I found. And then otherwise, this little man has been doing lots of push-ups, and otherwise the wife and I need to go and do some shopping now. But my phone unfortunately is full, so I gotta copy files off, which means no more clips of us shopping and various things.
Wow. Go baby. Go baby. Ôi trời. Yes. Yeah, you're doing it. With your papa. With your papa. Oh.
You looking for this? There you go. Destroy, Jub Jub, destroy. The only thing that interests you is cardboard. Good girl. Destroy Jub Jub. Get it. But don't hurt your teeth. Good job. Well, good job, Jub. The goal is to destroy it, not to eat it. Look at her, she's crying, she's so happy. Yeah. Good job. So we're back home now from our shopping. The wife has baby Leona in the other room, trying to get him to nap because it's his nap time. But I wanted to have some of the burrito because when I had the burrito earlier, I was only able to eat half of it because it was my breakfast, so I wasn't super hungry. But they're pretty good. And especially for like fast food, taco time, at least where we're at, like it's pretty affordable considering how much food you get, especially because it's got like a lot of like beef. And I mean, it might be processed bug meat, who knows, but the fact is it fills you up. So I can barely get through like a whole one of these all to myself before I have to take a break and then have the rest of it later. Hi. You're so active today. Wah! Hi, Budge Budge. Here we are, and it's almost 5 in the morning. I'm kind of losing my voice because I did a ton of streams. So to recap, when baby Leon ended up going to bed, I got to work. I started streaming Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I didn't plan on beating it tonight, but the finale of that game was just so goddamn cool that I couldn't stop playing. Like, I had to see it through to the end. I'm gonna have to sit with it for a day or two to collect my thoughts and kind of let the hype die down, but generally speaking, I think I can confidently say that's the best platformer I've ever played. It might even be like one of my all-time favorite games, but that might just be hype. In any case, I unlocked the post game, so there's still a reason for me to stream Donkey Kong throughout the week. Basically, I gotta collect like a bunch of bananas so that I can end up unlocking special bonus areas or something. I'm not exactly sure. Similar to Mario Odyssey, it gives me more to do to slowly get that game 100%, and I'm all here for it. But now that I'm in the post game, it does mean that I can kind of take the game a lot slower paced. Like, now that I've beaten it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I'm still gonna probably stream it every day just because I want to play it, but I need to take some time to catch up on like some of my shorter videos, because shortly after that Donkey Kong stream, I started streaming Trove, and I streamed that until daily reset, which is 4 in the morning, which means that I don't have time to make a shorter Trove video for the day, so it's just gonna be 2 really long live stream VODs going up. The reason why this is problematic is because those streams being that long, YouTube already doesn't really like live streams as far as the algorithm, but on top of that, it's like, these are very long videos that the average viewer probably isn't going to bother watching. I'm basically just saying that as far as my job side of things is concerned, I think tomorrow I need to stop messing around with live streams and actually get like some editing done. But then once I finished the Trove stream, I started working out the script for my Donkey Kong review. And like I said, I'm gonna have to sit with it for a little bit, have it go through a couple revisions. Up to this point, I've never efficiently known how to properly use ChatGPT, but being able to write out my review and then just tell ChatGPT to clean it up and make it a little bit shorter is just such a godsend for me, because normally I waste so much of my own time doing that. Anyways, I'm not super hungry or anything like that, but I do need to wind down because I just shut my computer off. So I'm probably just gonna chill on the couch, maybe hang out with Budge for a little bit, and then I gotta get my ass to bed. I feel like I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow because I'm very wired right now. Like, that Donkey Kong ending had me hyped as hell, dude. Good morning, gamers. Good morning, gamers. Not much to report today. Basically woke up, had some more of the leftover burritos, and then wife went to work and started taking care of this guy. And then during one of his naps, I watched the Pokemon Direct or Pokemon Presents or whatever, where it basically just showed, oh, hey, here's an ad for a bunch of our mobile games, and then here's a little bit more of the new Pokemon game coming in October, but it's running on the Switch too, so it doesn't look as bad, but it still looks pretty bad. I don't know. I mean, nothing against the game. Like, I'm sure Pokemon fans are hyped, but for me, it's like, I don't really care. Hi. Yeah, you're tired, even though you already had your nap. He had a 20-minute nap while I was doing the Pokemon showcase, but he missed, like, 2 of his other naps earlier, so I think that's why he's all grumpy and tired. So I'm gonna see if I can get him to nap again, but he was really nice today. I didn't end up recording any of it, but he let me take the dogs and feed them. And he also, focus camera, he also let me cook. Why is it focusing on my arm? So now I'm just kind of killing time until the wife comes home, and then we'll eat and hang out a little bit. Otherwise, I've got a lot of editing to catch up on today. The thing is, I still really want to play Donkey Kong, and I still want to end up doing my usual Trove stream. So I'm gonna hopefully try to get to work a little bit earlier, because I gotta edit a bunch of Trove stream highlights. I also had a plan to have like a cut down version of the Donkey Kong streams. I also gotta start working on the vlog video and a bunch of other things that are massive projects. Admittedly, I've been falling behind on my editing just because of how rigorous my schedule is in terms of Donkey Kong Trove. Oh, I have no time for anything else bed. But I'm hoping that I can somehow wrap all that up and have enough time to shave, because I feel like crap, and go to the gym. I've been wanting to go to the gym for a couple days now, but I just haven't had the time. And it's kind of okay. It's kind of worked out just because my chest is still killing me from that chest day. You gonna do more push-ups for the camera? He's really enjoying his tummy time lately. Yeah, you're getting so strong so quickly too. He does his push-up right into Superman. Push-up, Superman. I'm assuming this is him building up like core strength and stuff so he can start tucking his legs under him. Yeah. Yeah, good job. Good job, dude. Push up and dun 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 dun. Yeah. Well, you're holding it for so long. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing so good. Look at how strong you are. Oh. Oh. You're doing so good. Look at this full extension. Good job. Whoa, you're so powerful now. You're gonna be a gym rat with your daddy eventually, nah? Yo. Hi. Hi. Hi, you're doing so good. What is this? Why are you holding so long? Are your arms just not gonna give way anymore? You're just that strong now? Whoa. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, do your Superman. Fly around. Yeah. It's kind of weird, nah? He gets excited though. Like, he wants to eat. I know, it's weird, nah? It's rice, so it doesn't taste like anything. Oh, God. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Hi. Shortly after that last clip, Daddy got to work. I started editing a bunch of Trove videos because I needed to catch up on editing. That was the big thing that I was behind on. And I managed to get a couple videos done, but unfortunately they require a lot of editing. So for the most part, I just used Adobe's auto transcribe to lay out a foundation text. It basically, I've talked about this before, but Adobe has the ability to take what I'm saying and turn it into text, and then I can tell it, okay, remove all the pauses from these videos. But that takes a while to process the text, and then on top of it, I still have to manually go through it and clean everything up. It's just makes it a lot easier for me because it means that I essentially cut down the amount of clips that I have to siphon through, and I don't have to set up the cuts to remove the silence myself. Suffice to say, my plan was to get at least one Trove video ready to upload in the morning, and I did that, and then I streamed Donkey Kong for a good 5 hours. While I absolutely adore that game, after beating it, the post game was more so stressful than fun. Like, it was still great because it basically gave me like a bunch of challenge levels, and now that I'm done with all of that, all I really have to do is go through the game and collect everything just for the sake of collecting everything. I'm gonna do that, but I don't think I'm gonna stream the game anymore. Like, now I've kind of hit all of the big, broad, like, oh, here's why you watch, you know, like, instead of, now it would just be at the point where I'm just casually playing the game. And to me, I don't know if I can justify streaming that. I know that that kind of doesn't really make sense, but just as far as content creation, I like to have a goal to chase. I feel like it makes it more interesting rather than, hey guys, do you want to just watch me play the game? You know, it's the same reason why I stopped streaming Mario Kart despite the fact that I'm still playing it. But the thing is, there's not really like any other games coming out for quite a while. Like, unless we get a big surprise with Metroid releasing in August or something like that, there's nothing, which means all I really have to focus on is Trove right now, which is good because it means that I can just catch up on both that and the vlogs. Part of me is actually kind of excited for it because it means that my workload is going to be a lot easier for a little bit anyway. But one thing that I did want to kind of get into was that last stream of Donkey Kong. I feel a little bit disappointed in myself because there's the thing that I got where I get like really frustrated at like video games or things that don't go my way, right? And it's something that I'm very acutely aware of and trying really hard to work on. But it's very difficult because in the moment it's like, oh, I'm mad, you know, I just want to mouth off to the game or whatever else. Like, it's probably a habit that I picked up like from my dad, because I still remember when he would mouth off about, you know, oh, this stupid thing's not going my way. And again, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but just for myself personally, it's not something that I want to pass on to Leon. And just in general, I know that I kind of, I'm not going to say that I have rage issues, because I actually have a pretty good handle on it. But the thing is, it's like there's a time and a place, and I've never liked the idea that like I get frustrated at a video game and I just start complaining, because that's something that I still remember even from my teen years. So I'm trying really hard to work on it. I'm getting better, but there was parts where I was playing Donkey Kong and I was getting pissed, dude. And it was like, why? Like, I don't know. I don't like it because it makes me like self-conscious, because then I think like if I'm watching it, it's like, bro, nobody wants to watch somebody rage. I mean, on the contrary, as far as the internet's concerned, you guys probably do want to watch me rage because it's funny. But to me, it's like, it's something that I genuinely, I don't want to say despise about myself, but it's something that I don't like. So it's something that I'm trying to work on. There's funny anger, and then there's just being grumpy and being pissy and blaming everything but yourself. And I tend to follow the latter in most cases, and that's, yeah, I don't know. It's something that I really want to work on, and I'm a little bit ashamed in myself that I kind of did that during the Donkey Kong stream, because I was doing a pretty good job managing it like over the last few streams. At the very least, I think, you know, it's going to be a slow road. It's just something that I've started to more openly acknowledge and kind of accept about myself. And there's healthy anger, and then there's just that kind of like, again, it's like, I just don't like it because it's just toxic. And the big thing I think that I'm trying to push this year is being like a lot more positive about certain things. I think a lot of it has to do, again, with baby Leon. Like, I'm just kind of internally transforming who I am. Like, one of the big things that I'm a huge advocate of this year that I've been, openly discussing during live streams and stuff is normally I'd be overly critical about like these games and be like, oh, well, there's this one game that everyone really likes, but I tried it and it sucks and they're just stupid, But now I'm just trying to kind of be a more understanding human being with proper freaking empathy instead of the lizard rat man that I am. And instead it's like, yeah, this game sucks in my opinion, but I'm glad that other people enjoy it. I don't, stuff like that. And a lot of it's kind of culminating into this idea that I had for this year's Game of the Year video that I'm working on, wherein instead of just having here's the top 10 games that I played this year and trying to systematically, this one I thought was better than this game and this game was better than this game, but it wasn't better than this game. Like, it's really stressful adjusting where things are in the list. And I don't think that it's fair to the games either. So instead, what I'm going to do this year is work on a tier list where I'm just going to talk about like the games that I think are worth mentioning and then just grade them on that list as to like how impactful they were on me throughout the year, with there being maybe like one game of the year. That way, all of the games end up getting their moment to shine without, being like, oh yeah, Mario Kart is like, it goes way the heck up here. And Donkey Kong goes slightly higher than that, and it's like, bro, they're both completely different game genres. Like, one's a racing game, one's a platforming game. This way I can just be like, oh, they're both S tier. You know what I mean? Long story short, it's all good stuff. I'm really kind of getting very centered in myself and the type of dad that I want to be. And now I'm trying my best to start that process so that by the time Leon is old enough to actually realize what's going on, then I won't project any of that crap onto him. Not that there's anything like that bad. It's just wanting to be a better person. Not only for baby Leon, but also just the wife and just for myself. Mostly for myself. I think that's the reason why I know it's gonna work, is because if you don't do it for yourself first, and you're trying to do it for other people first, then guess what? It's not going to work out. Anyway, I'm gonna have more of my leftover burritos and I'm gonna watch YouTube. Hi, pups. Hello. Wife just left for work. Baby Leon is napping, but I'm sure he's gonna wake up any second. I'm gonna try and eat breakfast before he does. Hi. Look who's up. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yeah, go crazy. Ah. Yeah. Hi, baby. Hi. Hey. Hey, baby. Such a happy baby today, nah? You're going crazy. Good job, baby. Good job. So many push-ups lately, nah? Hi, pups. I wonder why you're here. Hello, Kiki baby. Whoa, good job. Man, you don't even care anymore. Wife back. And we made a feast out of food that we needed to get rid of, kind of. So we got some naan bread from my parents from a couple days ago, some ramen from our friends from like a month or two ago, but that doesn't really expire, and then some Spam and eggies. Got some of the same porridge, but now pumpkins in it. Let's see if you like flavor more. Because he likes food, like he wants to eat. Is that one good? I know it's weird and new, huh? Is that a good sign? You kind of like it, huh? Or are you just excited to eat? Uh-huh. Guess what time it is? That's right, it's actually only 2 a.m. What? What the F? What the F? What the F? Yeah, so since the last clip, you know, hung out for a little bit, watched a movie that kind of sucked. I forget what it was called. It was called The Amateur or something. Anyway, the wife and I chilled for a little bit. Baby Leon went to bed. I got to play games with the boys, or rather, I was in a Discord call with some of the boys while I was grinding through Donkey Kong, because now I'm not streaming it anymore. I'm just gonna get it 100% off camera. Played that for a while, and then I decided, okay, I better stream some Trove. So I did stream some Trove. I did not get any editing done, even though I really need to. But I decided that tonight I was just gonna recuperate, because now that I don't have Donkey Kong as a game that I'm streaming, it means that I should have a lot more free time to catch up on editing, not only of vlogs, but also just Trove videos, because I'm very, very far behind when it comes to some of the stream highlight videos. But again, tonight I really wanted to recuperate, so I decided I'm gonna take the night off. Now, streaming still can be considered part of my day off because I just like streaming and hanging out with you guys. But as far as like the editing side, that's where it's like, oh, this is work. Now, despite it being only 2 a.m., I'm feeling like super tired today. Not exhausted, just tired, like very low energy. It seems like I can't catch up on enough sleep lately for whatever reason. So I don't know whether or not I'm going to end up going to the gym tonight or taking Bush for a walk. More than likely, I'm probably just gonna chill here, watch some YouTube on the couch or something, or maybe I'll even play some Donkey Kong a bit more, just for myself, you know, just to recuperate and recover. He's super tired today. Never mind. The second I stopped that clip, baby woke up. He's really trying to get his legs under him. You're doing so good, dude. Yeah. Yeah. He's getting better. Whoa. Whoa. He's really trying. Like, whoo, look at him go. You're moving, even if you're moving kind of backwards. So far, he's been really nice today as well, just napping a lot and kind of just chilling with me. He actually let me play Donkey Kong for a couple hours, so that was surprising. But now I probably won't get to do anything until the wife gets home or something. We'll see. But I gotta strap him to me soon and take the dogs, because, yeah, they gotta go potty. Decided to go for a walk with the pups, but I also got Sweet Baby in the cart here, which means I barely have my hands, so I can't record any more than just this. Hi, we're chilling at the park now. Yeah. Yeah. Why are you being elusive? Are you casting a spell? What? What? Hi, baby. I went and got us McDonald's. Let's see how much you like banana. First time kind of having sugar, nah? Watch him go nuts. No, it's weird. You like it, but food's still very strange, nah? Okay, well, I finally maxed out Donkey Kong, got 100%. I'm still missing a couple extra bananas that I would have to grind to max out the skill tree, but at that point it would just be hours and hours of me just destroying dirt and hoping that I get coins. So as far as I'm concerned, I 100%ed that game. Baby Leon went to bed, wife went to bed, and we got to hang out for a little bit for once, play some Mario Kart together. Now my night has begun. My night of editing. My plan right now is to get my Donkey Kong review ready, maybe a Donkey Kong highlights video ready, we'll see. I did manage to get one of the Trove stream highlight videos ready. Don't know if I'm going to stream Trove today, so I might end up missing Daily Reset and all of that stuff. I don't know, just might miss my dailies. But who gives a shit? Because I've got way too much to catch up on, dude. Anyway, I also have to copy all the phone files off, so next clip will probably be me at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Yep, it's 4 in the morning, all right. I did get a bunch of editing done, but generally speaking, I guess I didn't realize how time consuming some of these videos can be. Like Trove stream highlights, for example, versus a normal Trove video. If I do a normal Trove video, I can just record it almost entirely uncut, and then there you go, that's a video. But for stream highlight clips, I'm basically using my software to grab the last 45 seconds of whatever I just talked about, right? And what that kind of means is that a lot of times I might grab the clip and then I continue talking and then I grab another clip, meaning that now we've got 2 overlaying clips, one that's the start of the clip interacts with the last one, so I gotta kind of splice those together and work that out. And suffice to say, there is just a shit ton of clips that I have to end up going through for those stream highlight videos. And unfortunately, because some of the clips do overlap, it means that I have to go through every single scene. So it takes a lot longer than you would expect. As for right now, I am using the in-game soundtrack of Donkey Kong so that I can get some music for the Donkey Kong review. Gee. It's 5 in the freaking morning, but I just finished the Donkey Kong review because reviews take a lot of time. I'm very satisfied with how that one ended up turning out. Tried a couple new experimental things where I mixed in like the soundtrack and then some stream audio, and just check out the review for yourselves. I think I did phenomenal. But unfortunately for me, it is 5:30 in the morning and I'm hungry. I gotta eat. So it looks like Sushi Man is gonna be going to bed at like 6 in the morning. If I'm being honest, normally I wouldn't care, except on the weekend. My brother is supposed to be picking me up to help him move some stuff to their new place, because FYI, they bought a house. But the issue is I'm gonna have to get up super early for that, and I just kind of keep going to bed later and later, so yeah, it's gonna suck. I like fucked up meals, fucked up meals, fucked up meals.